This Battle Royale draft started off with one of the most difficult decisions we have had to make on this channel, and it was picking either Kirby Yates or Chipper Jones. I decided to go with Kirby Yates, and before you guys go ahead and say anything, let me explain myself. So, I am an MLB The Show content creator. Kirby Yates is probably the freshest, highest overall card to come out of the game yet. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to see how he performs. So when you see Chipper Jones, who has now been stale, in my opinion, since a lot of people have used the card and uploaded content with it, you're going to go ahead and pick up the card that nobody has uploaded content with. And if someone has uploaded content with, it's a very select few amount of people that you're trying to beat in the pool of MLB The Show YouTubers that do upload content daily for MLB The Show. Now, going back into the draft, we had a bronze round where we didn't like any of the players, so we decided to waste it on a starting pitcher. Since you are going to waste a round on starting pitching, now it was either Derek Dietrich or Zach Britton. I like having three lefties, but I'm hitting 471 with Derek Dietrich. Plus, the guy is a goon offensively. You just can't pass up on that because a lot of Battle Royale games, all you need is one run to absolutely win the game. And Derek Dietrich, he almost solidifies himself as a guy that's going to give you one run just off of that swing that he has. That is a complete glitch if you ask me. And then we get another bronze round. I decide to take the starting pitcher. So now that means that the common round is going to go to our bench, which I have no problem with. Now we could have taken Hoskins here, but I decided to go with Kevin Kiermaier. Why? Because Kevin Kiermaier has 99 fielding. You put him in center field and you're easy money. Now, I like having really good fielders in the outfield in Battle Royale because it's a humongous difference from a single turning into a double turning into a triple, or even just gunning out a runner at home. It makes a humongous difference in the game, and it could be the difference between a 12-1 run and a 12-0 run, if you ask me. So now that the team is fully drafted, we're going to put Shohei Ohtani in right field. We're going to put Eddie Murray at first base and Ender Inciarte at the bench. Kevin Kiermaier is going to start for him. Now, before you guys go crazy and say Eddie Murray over Pedro Alvarez, I'm hitting 407 with this Eddie Murray card. Plus, he's a switch hitter, so that means that he always has the advantage when it comes to facing the pitcher, and I can live with that. Pedro Alvarez, if they do bring in a lefty, well, that would make our lineup have 5 lefties. We already have 4 lefties. I don't want to have 5 lefties in the lineup. I want to have a little bit of diversity, and that's what we have. So Derek Dietrich, he's going to start it off by hitting an absolute blast. And I don't know what to tell you. They told me this right here was 449 feet, but to me, that was one of the furthest home runs I have ever seen hit in this stadium, let alone in MLB The Show. It felt like a moonshot instantly as it left his bat. Clearly, you guys are going to say, well, I mean, he had a no doubt celebration, so clearly it was a moonshot, but live reaction of mine was I have never seen someone hit such a dinger and hit it with such authority, and I have never seen the ball travel that far off of a lefty when they pull it. Most of the times it does go far, but it would go halfway as far as it did right there. And just off of that, I said it was the right decision to actually pick Derek Dietrich instead of actually going with Zach Britton. And then you guys might be talking some smack about Pedro Alvarez going to the bench and Eddie Murray actually starting over him. But are you still talking smack after Eddie Murray did that? I mean, Eddie Murray doesn't care who you have up there. He's going to go up there and he's going to go ahead and destroy the opposition. Now, this is Kirby Yates pitching. He got a strikeout. He then gave up a base hit to a lefty. And there is something about this Kirby Yates I do have to say. Now, if you don't know what a pitcher's wall is in the MLB The Show, it basically is when a ball is hit straight back up the middle towards the pitcher. Most pitchers, or at least in 18, they had a pitcher's wall, which means the ball always deflected off the pitcher and you couldn't have base hit straight back up the middle. Now, I feel that with this Kirby Yates, it's the same situation. He has a very big pitcher's wall since there have been a lot of base hits right back up the middle that have been robbed by his pitcher's wall. Now, Pablo Sandoval, he went ahead, got a base hit, and then we got ourselves out of it. And then Derek Dietrich went ahead and hit a 2-run blast to actually walk this game off and take us towards our third game. Now, another thing I have to say about that Derek Dietrich card. Now, his fielding is horrible. I have never seen a second baseman want to backhand a ball, even when he should just straight up field it normally and shoot first or second base to turn 2. He always wants to backhand the ball no matter what, and that makes his card just a headache when it comes to fielding. But you have to sacrifice it for the bat. Now, another thing I do want to say, when talking about that Kirby Yates card, it has been said, if you want to know whether a card is good in terms of pitching, you play with it in All-Star. If in All-Star it is lights out, then that means it will translate well to Hall of Fame difficulties and Legend difficulties. Well, I am here to tell you this Kirby Yates card is lights out in All-Star difficulties, so I don't doubt that it will be lights out in Hall of Fame difficulties and Legend difficulties. So if you're asking me, is it worth to collect all 7 in order to get this Kirby Yates, I'm going to tell you 100%. Buy all 7 instead of buying those 3 packs and getting 3 low rounds. Buy all 7, get Kirby Yates, put him in your bullpen, and he's going to be a staple. Here he is making another appearance in which he gets a strikeout for the first out. We end up winning this game. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you guys hit that like button and red subscribe button. Follow me on all social medias at BladeMist, and don't forget to have a blessed day and night. Now for the final out, 0-2 count, we're throwing in outside slider. It's in the dirt, and we get strike 3 to finish the game off. Peace out.